Hi, and welcome to this quick tutorial for Sequence Section Destroyer. What this script does is it allows you to very quickly, from within After Effects, be able to delete a section of a file image sequence in the Finder. So basically the equivalent of that would be, let's say I have this file sequence here, and I noticed that there was a mistake in the render from frame 65 to 89, and this is a simple example. Maybe your sequence has had thousands of files, and you have to delete a big chunk of it. For you to be able to, normally if you're using something like background renderer or a render farm software, you're usually probably rendering using the multi-machine settings, which has this skip existing files option. And this is a really handy feature because it allows several machines to render to the same folder, the same project. However, if you need to fix something, then you need to go ahead and delete the old files before machines can render back over it, because otherwise they're going to skip those files, right? So if you're doing that, let's say again I wanted to delete frames 65 to 89. There's several ways I can do that, but here, for example, I'm going to say browse for the sequence, and then you can see here I can just select any of the items from the file sequence. I actually have two. I'm going to choose this sequence here. It doesn't have to be the first file, it can just be any one of them, and it basically reads in the sequence the way that it normally looks in the render queue. And once it's in there, you can just define what section you want to delete. So we'll say 65 to 89 here, 65 to 89, and then you can hit perform test only, which means that it's not going to actually delete it. It would just tell you how many files it would actually delete. It's just a little bit of a, in this case, it would delete 25 files. The reason it says 0 files would be skipped is because if you have missing files or whatever in the sequence, it would obviously skip those files because those files would already be gone. Once you're comfortable with that, you can just turn off the test button and then just say actually perform delete. It gives you a little confirmation with the actual full path of what you're going to delete, just to make sure you're deleting what you want to delete. You hit yes, and it just says it actually deleted 25 files. So if I go in the Finder here, let's see that those files are now gone. There's two more tools that you can use. One is get render queue item. So here I have something queued in the render queue, and the path here is on the desktop. So if I basically already had something queued, instead of having to browse to find a file sequence, I can just hit get render queue item, and as you can see here, it automatically loaded that path. It also loaded the section begin and end that was set from the render settings, so that I don't have to re-enter that. So that would already match automatically. So this would be a quick way of you being able to automate this process. And then finally, if I wanted to load up a section on the, let me just see here. Let's say, for example, my work area is from frames 25, so I'm going to just set my work area begin here, and then 50, I'm going to put my work area end there. If I had my sequence loaded into After Effects here and I just wanted to delete the work area, I can then just within my comp hit get work area, and you can see here it quickly loaded section begin 25 to 50, and that would be automatically loaded. So that's it. This is the Sequence Section Destroyer script to quickly speed up your file sequence rendering and fixing workflow. Hope you guys enjoy it.